So today we're marking the hours with the godfather of the watch industry, Mr. Claude Biver. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Beaver.
Thank you for the compliment. You just made me. Now I feel like.
But it's a fact. I mean, you are someone who has made brands what they are in the watch industry today.
Yes, this is a fact. Like it is a fact that I'm an old man already, and I have been now 50 years in this business.
Yes.
Which is quite long.
Right.
And which makes me old. But what makes me young, to keep young, is that I'm surrounded by young people.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm surrounded by my son.
Yes.
And all these young people, as long as you are surrounded by them, as long as you can learn from them, as long as you listen to them, they will maintain you young.
Absolutely. Mr. Beaver, earlier we were briefly talking about something that you said, which I found very interesting. Buy the watches that you can buy. Don't look for something that's not available. What are your thoughts on that? Because today, in today's day and age, almost every watch that people want is not available.
Okay, yes, I know. I think I said two things. You should buy what you like, not necessarily what is an investment, what may go up, or what will make you look like others. Buy first with your eyes. And that is very important. And the second element I said that is important, buy according to what you can spend. Don't overspend. Just if you do that, you will never be wrong.
Right.
You buy what you like and you buy what you can afford.
Right.
Those are two basic rules. And they are too basic to be followed.
Right.
People don't like these rules. So easy to follow. But
very true.
Those are two very good basis rules.
But Mr. Beaver, you've been, like you said, over 50 years you've been in the industry. How have you seen things change and evolve? Do you think everything is now becoming more marketing driven as opposed to product driven?
Yes, the watch industry has evolved. 50 years ago, and I don't want to speak like an old guy, but 50 years ago, you could open every magazine of the world, from America, from India, from Australia, from Switzerland. You would never see an ad or a PR article about watches. Never. You would see cars, dresses, sunglasses, fashion, but never watch. Now it's impossible to open any magazine. You will always find at least one article about one watch or one picture. What does it mean? It means watches have become a part of fashion. And now that watches are part of fashion, they also follow certain laws like fashion articles. And that is a big, big change. Now there is a real fashion about watches. And like in fashion, you have watches that are more that are in heavy demand, others that are less, and it changes. It's an evolution. So the watch business has become, on one side, larger, on the other side, more specific. And that's the normal evolution, I would say. And we just have to adapt to that. We must try as a producer of watches, try to make our watches fashionable, try to make our watches trendy, try to have the best people wearing them, etc., etc. So the whole marketing of watches has had a very strong evolution.
Mr. Beaver, so we've also seen a lot of new brands evolve, micro brands, independent brands coming up. What is the one advice you would give to someone who wants to kick off their brand or who's already kicked off a new brand?
I would give certain advices which are boring advices. Be patient. Don't rush it. Patience must be on your side. You cannot fight and be in a hurry up. Patient. Number 2, be very selective. Be selective. Number 3, keep your feet on the ground. And number 4, which is probably also number 1, be surrounded by good people. People will make you successful. alone you will never reach. So if you really want to be successful, have the best people that you are surrounded with.
Okay. And of course, I cannot leave you without asking you about the Beaver Watches. Tell us a little bit about it.
Beaver Watches, yes, it took me long to make the decision. I have been hesitating quite for a time. Finally, I did it, and I had some influence by my son. And it is for me a real privilege to be able to transmit to my son in a very natural, easy way, because we are both in the same company.
Right.
So that is the first positive thing. The second element is I can finally do what I want. I don't have to follow concepts. I don't have to follow rules, budgets. I am free. And if the end of my career is marked by freedom, what else do I need? We all need freedom. We all need liberty. We all need to express ourselves as we are, etc. And that's what I have at the moment. And I want that Beaver Watches represent somehow my soul, somehow my taste, somehow my vision, somehow my past. It must be part of me. It should, and that's what I want to give people. I want to tell people, thank you for what you did for me. Thank you for your help. This is the result of 50 years of passion.
Well, I think, Mr. Biver, we should be thanking you because most of us who've been a part of the industry have learned a lot from you. You've been an inspiration. Every speech that you give has taught us something, at least I speak personally. So thank you. It's always been a pleasure, and we hope you stick around for a lot more longer.
I thank you. Bravo,
you.
and thank you very much.
Thank you.